Hey y'all, I made some iced coffee with me. Okay, I ain't used this thing but one time, and I probably had it over a year. Throw that one away. When I bought this thing, I bought some pouch iced coffee, but it don't go with my machine, so I be cutting this open and putting the coffee inside of. I be cutting this open and pouring the coffee in here. Like I said, I ain't did it since I first bought this thing, so just a little scooper, and I just be putting it in here. I probably should have cut it the other way. Let me see. I wish I can do live because I really be want to talk to somebody. I really do. So I'm making one for me, my son, and my niece. So I gotta make 3. So I need 5 scoops, 5.5 scoops. And this machine is like, why even buy this? Because it takes 35 minutes to make 1 cup. Like, what I do that at? 35 minutes to make 1 cup. But it's fine. I'm gonna make this for us, and then I'm gonna cook, clean up. Well, what was that? I hope that was number 3. Because I'm gonna do 2 more. Oh man. This is gonna be number 4. And that's what we calling it. Oh man. I'm gonna have to buy some more, but I ain't gonna buy these packets. I ain't buying these packs no more. I don't know why I did this, but I know next time. So this ain't what you call ghetto, baby. I don't know what it is, but you know you gotta make it do what it do. So this is number 4. I hope so, y'all. I hope so. Number 5, and then I gotta do a half of one. So we're gonna use the rest of these for that half. You know, we're just gonna drop the whole load, dump the whole load in there. We're gonna dump this whole pouch in there, okay? Then we're gonna save this, put this in here. Put the top back on it. And then I need 15 ounces. Soon this 15 ounces right here. Hold that in there like this. Put a sample on. No. Yeah. Hold it in there. Put this under here. Put that on up. Let me show y'all how pretty it look when it's released. See that little light? I love that. Ooh, no. Wait. Wait now. Wait. Hey. Look what y'all done made me do. Put it in there. Put the top on it. Ooh, y'all, like so. Clean this mess up. I gotta wash my scoop. And put this stuff in here. So I put my scoop on hers. I might not see this thing to another year if I can't figure out how to make it properly. There, like so. This donut shop, great value. I love donut shop hot coffee, y'all. See, I love my coffee. I'm a coffee girl. But that donut shop, great value. It be busting, and they have your hospital like a donut shop. But I see my little coffee little section right there, little coffee station. But this iced coffee, it be busting. But this go up here though. Like so. Put this over here. And we're gonna start that thing. We're gonna do brew. Yep, and we're gonna do medium. We're gonna keep it on there. This go back in there. And then I wish I can let y'all see, but like I said, it take 35 minutes to make this 1 cup. Crazy. But okay, bye-bye. I might come back and let y'all see me pour it in there, you know. Love y'all. While we wait on that iced coffee to make, I'm just gonna talk to y'all, you know, let y'all chill in the kitchen with me. Okay, so I gotta wash these dishes and I gotta cook dinner, so we're gonna let that make brew or whatever you call it, and we're gonna talk. So let's talk about my fast that I did. So yeah, so I started off with the 21-day fast. It wasn't quite the Daniel fast. It was just a 21-day fast. I fast from no meat, no sugar, no soda, or no caffeine at all. Water and juice, any juice of my choice. I said no meat, no sugar, and that's pretty much what it was. Like, and the sugar for me was just like Little Debbie cakes, candy, and stuff like that. That's why I don't call they call it the Daniel fast, because I was still able to like do other things. You know, it wasn't as strict as the Daniel fast, I should say. But in the midst of that 21-day fast, like when I say it wasn't that hard, because I didn't have so many strict rules on myself. But in the midst of it, I stayed in my Bible. I stayed praying, which I already do as it is, but I tried to like really stay focused in it. I will say, like, I promise y'all, I seen so many blessings from it. Like, God was speaking to me. Like, God speaks to me, but it's like not as often as he was since the 21-day fast. He was speaking to me like constantly, like every day, all day, talking to me. And that was such a blessing for me, like, because I always wanted to speak, like, talk to God on a consistent basis. And so for me to be able to do that, it was like really a blessing to me or whatever. And I was so grateful for that. So with the 21-day fast, I'm sorry, I'm washing clothes, dishes, and my coffee maker going, and my niece over there on her phone. So there's a lot of noise in my background. Hopefully y'all can hear me this entirety of this video. So with the 21-day fast, it was like I had, before I started, the first day of the fast, I wrote down like everything that I was looking for God to do for me during that fast. And I wrote the reason why I was doing the fast, how long I was going to do the fast, and what I was fasting from. I really hope my voice machine ain't overpowering my voice. But I wrote down what I was fasting from. Zoe, you'll go in my room, please. You'll go in my room so I can, but I wrote down what I was fasting from or whatnot. And when I went back, like, well, I'll say, like, day 1 through 5, I was having these headaches. I was having body aches, like, real bad body aches or whatever. And I just, it was like painful. And I went ahead and I just, like, first off, when I did 21-day fast, 21-day fast supposed to be just 3-day fast, water fast, But then it was like God told me, no, you ain't doing 3 day fast, you're doing a 21 day fast. And so it wasn't like the 21 day water fast, it was just like the 21 day partial fast. And so I was like, okay. So so I was like, okay, whatever, and I did it. And so that's why I started. Day 1 through 5, I was like, really, my body was aching, my head was hurting or whatnot. And I went on to pray, and I asked God, like one day I was praying, right? And when I was praying, I was like, in the midst of me praying, I was like, God, please just stop these headaches and, give me the strength to continue my fast. When I tell y'all, my headaches stopped instantly. Like, I'm not lying. They stopped, like, right then and there. Like, the headaches real life stopped right then and there. And I was just like, oh, wow, God. Like, thank you, God. Like, it was like, when it happened, it was like, God, like, I had, like, a vision of, like, a face. And the face, like, did, like a little smirk, like, yeah, I got you. And I was just like, oh, my God. And I didn't have no more headaches. And I was just like, okay, God, like, you really working. Like, I see you working. And then that particular day, I had prayed, God, like, Lord God, please allow me to have a short day at work. Lord, I need some more soap. And the soap is what's holding the camera up. But I was like, please, Lord, please allow these headaches just to stop or whatnot. Like, with everything I prayed for that day, I prayed to come home early from work, and it was amongst some other things that I prayed for that day. I can't quite remember exactly what I prayed for, but everything I prayed for that day came to pass. So I was just like, oh my God, like, this is amazing. Thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God. So then as the fast go on, I realized that like, as fast went on, like, by day 15, I was like, let me see what I prayed for in day 1. And so, first off, one day, let me go back. So, I don't know what day this was, but one day, I went on, and I seen on my credit score that my credit score had increased by, like, 80 points. So I was like, what in the world? Like, what happened? Y'all, I had a bankruptcy that I filed when I was like 20, 21 years old, something like that. And when I filed the bankruptcy, I pulled out of it because I was like, oh, I don't want no bankruptcy on my credit. Young and dumb, didn't know no better, didn't know that it would still be on your credit even if you don't go through the whole discharging process. So I did it, but I didn't complete it because I didn't want it to be on my credit, which would have been just better for me to just go ahead and complete it because it was still on my credit. So the bankruptcy wasn't supposed to fall off. The particular bankruptcy that I did, it was supposed to fall off in 10 years. So, eventually I just accepted it and said, okay, I'll live with that, whatever. I had 3 more years left for the bankruptcy to come off. I didn't dispute. I ain't got nobody working on my credit, nothing. When I tell y'all, bankruptcy fell off 3 years early. 3 years early. I was like, okay, God, I see you working. So then, that was that with that. That was that. But then, it was like amongst other things that I prayed for that I seen, like even dreams I was having. So I'm like, okay, I ain't even understand. First off, I didn't understand why the bankruptcy fell off or what happened. But I went to go back. So like day 15, I went back into my journal to see exactly what I wrote down, exactly what I was praying for. And I put checks by everything. I listed about a good 20 things for God to do, including increase my credit score. I didn't even realize I put that. Didn't even realize I put that on there. Went back, look, when I tell y'all, everything except for 2 things, but they're still in the making. They still working. God still, I see God preparing it. Everything except 2 things that I listed came to pass already. Everything but 2 things came to pass already. When the other 2 things come out, I'll let y'all know about it. But so while with my job, I was working with my job. I go in at 4 p.m. and get off at like whenever I'm finished with my load. So that can be 2 a.m. in the morning. Man, I prayed for God to get me early as shit. I think I did. Man, when I tell y'all, I met this guy who worked with me. I didn't meet him at the job. I met him on my route. He was doing the same route I was doing that day. Never seen this guy with now. And he came over to talk to me. Now, I ain't gonna go talk to you, but he came to talk to me, right? And he was telling me how, they had this, and I don't read the emails that they be sending us, which is bad, because he was telling me how they had a position open for a 2 o'clock slot. So I'm like, shoot, I need to do that. I was like, because if I come in at 2 o'clock, I still get off a little bit earlier. I may not get off that much earlier because it's only a 2-hour time difference. So I'm like, but I still get off earlier. So he come in at 3. I come in at 4. He come in at 3. They had a 2 o'clock time slot. So he was like, he wanted my time slot. So he was like, you can go tell them that, you want a earlier time slot, because I want an earlier time slot, and you can switch with me. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool, I'll do that. And it was like, so I left and whatever. Well, no. So I was going to do that the next day when I went back to work. But he came back to me. First he didn't tell me that right away. He told me about the time slot that they had. So he was like, he came back to me like, yeah, you can go ahead and tell them that we can switch. I was like, okay. It was like God himself came and hit me and was like, wake up, girl. I'm like, what? Come to find out, y'all. With trucking, and I knew this already, but it didn't click to me when he said they had a 2 o'clock time slot. I automatically assumed he was talking about 2 p.m. With trucking, they go by military time, which 2 p.m. will be 1400 o'clock. So if they say they got a 2 o'clock time slot, they ain't talking about 2 p.m. They talking about 2 a.m. That's what your girl needs. Now I've been with this company going almost on a year, but I only been on this account like a month and a half. Well, about 2 months now. And with this account, they say like to get an earlier time slot, it take about like 6 months to a year before you get like that time slot. So I'm thinking like, okay, well, I ain't gonna get that time slot no time soon. I might get like an early one. I can keep working my way up. But no. So I called them, and sure enough, I asked them. They said, yeah, we do, but we gotta see what we can do, whatever, woo. So I'm like, okay. So my supervisor, like, and they was already upset with me, tired of me or whatever. So he was like, call me when you get in today, which would have been the next day, and I would have came in at 4 o'clock. So he was like, call me when you get in, I'll see what I can do. So I said, okay. I really know he probably called around trying to see if anybody else wanted it, so he wouldn't have to give it to me. So I was like, whatever. So I called him or whatnot. As soon as I got in, I called him, and so happened I was running late this day, but they weren't gonna stop me. So I called him. I said, hey, I'm just calling to let you know I'm running late, and I'm trying to see if you figured out if you can give me that 2 o'clock time slot. So he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I can do it. He was like, so he told me all the information. So look at God, y'all. I got my 2 o'clock time slot, and I get to come in at 2 a.m. My laundry room right in my kitchen, so I gotta see my clothes hanging up and stuff. Got a little small apartment, but anyway, so he was like, yeah, you can do it. Coffee still. He was like, yeah, you can get it or whatever. So that was another blessing. I was able to get the 2 o'clock time slot. Baby, be off by 12 o'clock in the morning, in the afternoon. I be up and be at home by 12 o'clock in the afternoon, which is such a blessing to me because my son, I can spend time with him, and I can be at home with him in the afternoon to help him with homework. And see, what I was doing, I would cook dinner before I go to work. I ain't gotta do that no more. Okay? I can cook dinner when I get home. And you do that, and you can have a hot meal. Don't have to worry about warming up in the microwave. And so that worked out for me. as I stated, the other major stuff that I prayed about, I don't really want to talk about that until after my after I don't really want to talk about it until after it kind of passed. But even with my YouTube channel, y'all, I've been seeing like at first I was getting like 1 or 2 followers a day. Baby, they've been coming in like one day I got like 13 in one day. Then I got like 7 or 8 in one day. Like they've been coming, you know. But it's from fasting and praying. And I'm just grateful for it. But yeah. So then I did the 3-day fast too. So when I did the 3-day fast, my 3-day fast, I wasn't as successful, but after I did 21-day fast. I'm sorry about all the noise, y'all. I hope this video don't be messed up. But after I did the 21-day fast, I went right into the 3-day fast. The 3-day fast, it was kind of harder for me, like, because it was no food at all. I did 1 day successfully, but then by the 2nd day, it was a struggle. I started to get, none of that thing like I was hungry. I was hangry. Started to get like an attitude or whatnot. So God eventually, so what are you doing? God eventually like released me from that fast. And when he did, I was so happy, y'all. I had came out their room today, which is Sunday, and I was telling my son and my niece, like, y'all, ooh, I'm like, God release me, y'all. Would you go riding? Because I was doing a shut-in also. I wasn't just doing like a fast. I was doing a shut-in where I be shutting my room, praying, and reading the Bible, and just, you know, talking to God or whatever. But it didn't even go like that. I couldn't even really do it because I started to get upset. I started questioning God, like, God, why is this going on in my life? Why that, you know? And it was just like to the point that I was getting really upset. So it was like kind of defeating purpose, because at that point I was getting discouraged and everything just was going left. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna let y'all, I'm finna begin cooking my meal. I ain't cooking nothing major tonight, just some spaghetti. Okay, I think I might do some spaghetti and corn if I have any corn. I'm gonna do spaghetti and corn, and let that be the reason. But yeah. So I'm gonna get my cutting board out. I'm gonna let y'all see me cut up these bell peppers. I already cut some onions earlier this week that I'm gonna use. Zion, we do got some syrup. Yes, we do have some syrup. Oh, we do? Yes. Where? In the pantry that you're gonna look in. Oh, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, I don't have no corn, so it's just gonna be spaghetti. You gotta make me some bread too, huh? These little onions I cut up already. Yeah, see? Yeah. I get this little bowl and use it as a trash can while I'm cooking. And throw my trash in the bag in it. Collect all your trash right there. And then it'll be so just dump trash in there. Okay? I'm gonna move the camera back just a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing, but and then I throw a little salt in my water. Get my salt shaker, which this is the pink salt. Just pour it in my water. Get my water boiling a little faster. Those our coffee still over here brewing. So hurry up, coffee. But yeah, so let me get my sauce on up out of the cabinet already. So my mama been using this sauce for years, the ragu mushroom and green pepper. Y'all ain't never tried this kind. It is so good. I don't like no other kind. If they don't have this in the store, I'll do the garden combination. But this one is so good. We love it. Let's see if I can peel this off. If I can't, I just put, oh, okay. I just put that whole little side off. I ain't got time. So, I'm gonna cut my bell pepper up. Somebody asked me, like, how do you serve your, your spouse before? Y'all, I ain't got no spouse, but this is a part of serving. Cooking for people. This is a part of serving. Cleaning up. All this is a part of serving. Because, baby, assist me. Before God started put me through this little whatever he got me going through. I ain't cooking like me and my son, baby, we eat out. I asked my son what he eat. He was never a home cooked meal. It was always Zaxby's, Wendy's, McDonald's, whatever, you know. It was never like something on the menu for the home cooked meal, you know. So yeah, this cooking and cleaning for your family, for your spouse, for your family, whoever, it's a part of serving. Because it's something that we should do, but it's not something we have to do. But our kids and our spouses do deserve a home cooked meal. And something else I noticed too, when I started cooking more, the better I got in the kitchen. Like, it started feeling like God was really speaking to me while I was cooking, like telling me what to put in there, like what recipes, what, you know, what ingredients to put in my food to make it taste better. Like, seriously, y'all may think I'm crazy, and y'all if you realize that I put God in everything for real, including this kitchen with me. He be up in this kitchen with me, y'all. But yeah, God was like telling me what to do. It mean be feeling like God is telling me what to do for real. Like, do this, do that. Now spaghetti, that's something I already knew. My mama taught me how to make spaghetti at least. But sis, my mama, she wanted to do everything on her own. So we would, me and my sister them, my sister and my brother, let me make sure. But me and my sister and my brother them, we didn't have to do nothing. We didn't really have to clean up. We didn't have to cook. My mama did everything. We didn't start washing our own clothes until we was grown. Like, and I say me and my brother didn't have to do nothing. He didn't even have to wash no dishes because my great grandfather said the men in his family don't wash dishes. So yeah, he didn't even have to wash the dishes. Me and my sister did have to wash dishes now. He just had to take out the trash. And we had to be in a rotation with that with him. Now that I think about it, I didn't call my sister to tell her that. But yeah, we had to be in a rotation with that with him. Let me take this over here real quick. So we just gonna take these. Now look, y'all, mind your business, but I ain't touching the food with the phone in. And I'm finna rewash my hand. I'm just trying to move everything over to here. So that I can get the cookie, brown turkey, but I couldn't wash my hands. Y'all, I got y'all all up in my business over there. Yeah, got my clothes hanging up in the washing clothes. Don't worry about it. I had to bring my little trash can with me. So I'm about to start cooking the brown turkey. My kitchen still look good. should have put my bell pepper onions in the skillet first. But it's okay. Okay. Get this right for y'all. Hey y'all. Okay, let me wash my hands again. Y'all know these phones are like very, very germy, so you gotta be careful with it. Salt, pepper, seasoned salt. Yeah, I like my kosher salt, but I ain't gonna use it with this. Garlic powder, that's about all I need. My mama friend made a comment. My mama friend said people be acting like they be scared to put some seasoning in their food. So I told her, Mama, I be trying to make sure I put enough seasoning for my woman saying I be scared to season my food. Drop the onions off in there. Drop the onions off in there. Let this video share my room. There's a lot of bell pepper. I might save some for something else. Together. This iced coffee should be ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting it after I finish making this meat. I'm gonna stop there. Y'all see me make this iced coffee, and then yeah, we're gonna get into it. Oh, I thought I could do some meat. So I'm gonna make this meat, finish making that iced coffee, and then y'all might not see the finished results of my spaghetti because I gotta I ain't gotta do nothing, but oh, see, look, here it go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move all this to the side, and we're gonna bring this thing on up so y'all can see it. Y'all see? And we gotta switch that to release. And look, y'all, look at that. Okay? Y'all see it? I love that little blue light. That's so beautiful. I'm gonna let the ground turkey sit and cook a little bit by itself. And while we do that, I'm gonna get our spaghetti noodle. Let that simmer, let that cook. My water for my noodle got ready, so we're gonna take some of these like this. We're gonna take some of these. I don't need that many. We're gonna take them and we're gonna break them in half. Push it back, y'all can see it. I thought y'all would be able to see what y'all want. Need that minute because I'm breaking them in half. So I'm gonna put my lid on top of my water. Ground turkey bowl cooking. Oh, I need to refill this because like I'm kind of low on that. Unfortunately, I'm out of noodles, so I can't refill it. And I'm gonna make some jiffy, y'all. Make some jiffy cornbread. I'm gonna set the oven. My mama I told my mama today, I said, I like jiffy. But I was telling her today, I need to learn how to make some homemade cornbread. But I really like jiffy, y'all. I really like jiffy. Better than homemade. But I'm just gonna learn how to make it just to know how to make it. But I like me some jiffy. Got a overflow over here. Got to overflow. Jiffy all in the way though. So I cook mine with ground turkey. I don't use ground beef. My mama don't too much use ground beef for nothing. Anyway, well she didn't too much use ground beef for nothing, so we eat ground turkey. You know, if I'm cooking for somebody, I will use ground beef, but I don't need it. It's too heavy. Is that it? That's all the water in there? So y'all know you gotta cook the ground turkey and push this on back again. Y'all see my noodles over there boiling up. But you gotta cook this ground turkey until it's brown now. I'm having a pink in there. You probably can't see it, but there go the ground turkey for you. So I'm gonna take this ground turkey, put it in the strainer, take it to the sink. Now who probably eating cups in here? Yeah, no, I ain't finna rinse my ground turkey off. I'm just draining it. Draining the grease off of it. No, I'm not rinsing it off, y'all. I'm not rinsing it off. Don't worry. Just want to drain the grease off of it. Y'all saw them kids sneak behind me and bring that new cups in there. I didn't even know they came in here. Dang. They're gonna stay down there. Okay, it's time to stir my little water, my noodles up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make one of these cups of coffees. We're gonna use these cups. These some recyclable little glasses I bought from TJ Maxx. They was cute, so I bought these. I guess I get all of them out. Look, they look kind of they recyclable, so they be looking dirty and stuff because of the stuff I'm using. But they ain't dirty. They ain't dirty. They be peeling too. These they ain't peeling. I mean, this one ain't peeling, but yeah. I'm gonna get these, rinse them out for the kids. Now I don't know if with these iced coffee I'm supposed to put some more sugar in or not. But we finna see what we can do with it. Ice, baby. Hot. Thought you had me, didn't you? We're gonna put some ice in there. Got to tilt that lid to make sure it don't boil over. Okay, we're gonna get this. This don't look like enough for nobody, but we're gonna believe in them. Put some in that glass. Put some in that glass. Pour the rest in this glass, yeah. We're gonna believe it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Okay. Now we drink almond milk around here, you know, because the other stuff ain't no good for you. Got me 3 metal straws for me, my babies. I'm gonna put some milk in there like so. Who this is calling me, and they need not be calling me no other thing. Then we got this skinny syrup. Sure, these kids don't want it, but we're gonna use it, you know, and we're gonna see what it do, what it's hit like. Okay. And we're gonna pour some of this skinny syrup. It's only, ain't no calories in it, no sugar in it, but we're gonna make it do. Look, it's just me and my son here, and my niece. I wish I had like some real I'm gonna stir that thing on up like that. Y'all ready to try this? Okay, the camera about to go. I really just wanted y'all to see me do the iced coffee. Y'all ready to try it? The iced coffee. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me taste it, see if I need to add anything to it first.
You need some 1/4.
Yeah, it's good. Be careful, that stove hot.
Yeah.
It moves over back from that stove. Yeah, I like it. Why are you looking crazy? You like it? You don't like it, Zoe?
I like it. I drink coffee.
Oh, you drink coffee?
But sometimes.
Yeah, I see her looking bougie with that
TT.
fur jacket on.
You ever tried the slushy coffee at Quick Shop?
So y'all do like it? It got a little aftertaste to it, but it's good. So, I'm gonna try to get y'all a little more video in real quick. My phone about to die though. So now, the noodles. I think they can cook a little bit longer. So, with that being said, oh, Bim, God is so good. My mama calling me. But God's so good because this milk running out. But it's enough to make the Jiffy cornbread, which is 1/3 cup. So I'm gonna use it for this and call it a day. So we're gonna open this pack like so. Yeah, I like my noodles to make sure they like a little salty, a little soft. Throw that Jiffy on up in there. Get that one little egg that you need. Crack it. Put it like that, like that. Okay. I measure stuff, y'all, so get my measuring cup, hold my milk in there. It's a little bit more than what they said, but I'm gonna pour that in there, leave a little bit in. I'm gonna leave a little bit in the cup since I went over. Take the mixing spoon and mix that thing on up like that. Then I'm gonna put a this stuff right here got an aftertaste, so I know I don't want this no more. I'm gonna go get another one with some sugar up in there. But that coffee good for real though, y'all. It's good. Put that on up. My noodles gonna be done. So I'm gonna take these on off of here. Put them in a strainer. The drainer. So I do rinse off my noodles. Put that right there, like so. Gonna dump my meat on up in there. Just let y'all get a little. My phone about to die on me. I'm rushing now, y'all, at this point. Cause my phone about to die. Mix that on in there like that. I'm gonna catch up and sugar and noodle girl. Get your ketchup. Put it on in there. Put that ketchup on in there. Get my sugar. I'm moving fast now because my phone about to die. 1 little tablespoon of sugar good. You don't even need all that. Stir it on up. I want y'all to see it before I finish. Before my phone cut off, so. And I want to get my phone on charge before it cut off too. still waiting on this cornbread. I gotta stir this up and I'm gonna have to put my stick of butter in it. So, this what that spaghetti hen like, y'all. That's what it's hen like. I'm gonna have to stir it up some more. But I gotta let y'all go. Because you know, your girl phone about to die. I love y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe. If y'all want to see more videos with just talking to me, watching me around the kitchen, let me know and I'll do it. But you know, for the most part, we talk about God on this channel. But you know, this is part of God, this is part of serving. So let's do it. Cornbread, gotta mix that up a little bit more and put a stick of butter in the oven before and let it melt. Then put it in the pan and put all that in the oven. So yeah, get into it. Love y'all. See y'all later.